Hello, beautiful people. This is Julius from Calm and Chaotic Nature YouTube channel. Today I would like to tell you the story how we found a bone in church grounds in Hucknall. So stick around. We also met some local people telling really lovely stories about the surrounding area and the previous experiences they had, and the Lord Byron's ring.
Named after Ada Lovelace, and she was a mathematician, was actually a great sort of the start of computers.
You had Lord Byron's ring on your finger, didn't you?
I did. Just had a look at it. Let me put it on my finger so I can have a clean to it.
And this is the bone we found. So, the whole story to start at the beginning. On a sunny day or at the end of August, me, my toddler son and wife's family relative, we thought, hey, we'll take a tram ride. And we headed towards Hucknall, rode to the very end, walked through the high street, looking at the shops and nice area. Eventually walked up to the church of Saint Mary Magdalene. While walking in the surroundings, I was telling a bit of stories of about Lord Byron and so on. We had a nice walk around, slowly walking around the church, and when we stopped at the rear of it, we were adoring how beautiful it is, looking at the cemetery part, and toddler was just running around. Little to my surprise, he found an unusual stone, as he really likes the stones, and he was just showing off it to Daddy. Look, Daddy, what I found. And yeah, it was the bone that you can see here. Now, looking at the video title, you're probably skeptical. Yes, somewhat I am too, but this is the famous place where Lord Byron was buried. Finding a bone there, it's not a small finding, to be honest. I would love to know if this bone is a human bone, is it animal bone, because the bone seems to be big, so it could be large animal, like a cow, or even a human bone. I would love to know. Please leave a comment what you think. I'm really looking forward to reading it. Well, the bone itself, it seems to be really quite old, as there's no tissue left on it. Its core, it seemed to be full of soil, which indicates it was in the ground at some point. After finding it, we left it here, or as you can see on the video, on this little platform, with the hopes that church staff or a gardener will find it and place it appropriately. Now, the place where it was found, it was just right here, just by the fence where these sandy looking stones are. I think it was on the right side, at least judging from the angle where my toddler ran up to me, and the relatively where it was looking from church view, you can see church is just right here. I'm wondering, did anyone else find a bone in a cemetery at some point? Would be really good to know. If you did, please feel free to leave a comment and share your experience. Thank you in advance. Also, if it was any spooky stories that it was somewhat similar, yeah, I'm looking forward to hear them too. Leave a comment. And I think it's the time where we can transition to lovely local people who are going to visit the cemetery around the church. Well, at least what I managed to record. We were talking for a bit longer. They have mentioned that they have relatives buried in the cemetery, so that was the purpose of their walking to the church grounds. And yeah, enjoy our short conversation with them and their beautiful stories.
Ada Lovelace,
Yeah.
that's right. And the theatre around the corner is Ada Lovelace Theatre, named after Ada Lovelace. And she was a mathematician, a It actually came up on a quiz show,
In the
didn't
day,
it?
we knew the answer.
And we knew the answer because it actually said what was her field and what did she invent, and the computer says, and they all said, well, it couldn't be the computer because how long ago it was. But her mathematician that she did was actually a great sort of the start of computers.
Okay, that's a hell of a story. Yeah.
If you Google it, you'll find out about Ada Lovelace.
Okay.
But yeah, Lord Byron.
Okay, will do.
In fact, there he is, look, the statue of him.
Yeah, the very statue himself of himself.
The man himself. Mad, what do they call him? Mad, bad and... Oh, can't remember. He had a reputation, didn't he? Oh, Lord Byron.
I haven't read much about him yet.
Come on then, let's go and look at these flowers and make sure
Will do.
it's still okay.
We won't do the claim to fame. You had Lord Byron's ring on your finger,
I
didn't you?
did, because my he forget though, one of my relatives was mad about him, and things were passed down because of the connection here with James Betteridge, I think, went down in the vault. They had some things belonging to him, and my great-great-aunt had his ruby ring, and when she died, I think her name was Sarah, they found this ring, and my mum and dad just had a look at it, and God, let me put it on my finger so I can have a claim to fame. But I don't know what happened to that ring.
Oh,
Who? No, Graham, it wasn't him. It was, you'd have to Google it, I can't remember, but definitely he was a gardener here. I'm sure it was Betteridge, James Betteridge. He went down when they opened the vault with, is it not Cannon Barber, was it? I can't remember. Yeah, I'd have to have a look again. I can't remember, but anyway, we bored you to tears now.
I'm sorry. But it's beautiful history that you know, because just by walking in there, you don't know much. Lovely people, right? Thanks to them, now we know a bit more about the Lord Byron's ring and potentially where he gone missing. Please feel free to like and subscribe for more content. Also, please leave a comment. What do you think about the findings and the little stories? What lovely people has told us. Thank you. Till the next time.